I'm here with Ken from Yarbo.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about this. It looks like it's a modular system.
Yeah, correct. So
But
Yarbo,
very big modules.
Yeah. So Yarbo is the world's first modular yard robot, right? So basically, there's two kinds of robots right now, predominantly for the yard, right? Pool robots, lawn robots, and maybe a lawn robot that sweeps leaves, right?
Sure.
So we knew there was more to the yard, right, than just that, and we really wanted to create one solution that could handle all of the seasons, right? So one solution to invest in that could handle all your yard care needs. So Yarbo, really the center of Yarbo is its main core.
Okay.
The main core houses all the brains, all the power. None of the modules have separate batteries. They're all run off one big battery in here. And as we mentioned, they're all modular. So if you want to take a module off, this one is just a button on the bottom and it literally just slides off.
Oh, okay.
When you slide it off, you just twist the connector here and give it a little wiggle. And now this is off. You can put the next one on.
And then you attach whatever. Does this have any functionality other than locomotion on its own? Or is it all in the modules?
Good question. So this really is all the brains for navigation.
Yeah, okay.
Primarily GPS, but then if we don't have GPS or we're in a weak area of GPS, we rely on our wheel odometry, right? Okay. Our IMU, and then what our cameras see to navigate. Also,
how many
obstacle
cameras
detection.
are on it?
Yeah, so every module has 2 cameras in the front, binocular cameras in the front, 2 binocular cameras in the rear on the main body, and 1 on each side.
Okay.
All the cameras on the main body are heated because we don't know whether you're going to get a snowblower, a winter module, or a lawnmower module. But if it's not for the winter, then that module in particular might not.
Are there other sensors in addition to the cameras? Or?
Yeah, there is. So so this has binocular cameras, but if we go to the snowblower, this has binocular cameras. It has a soft touch bumper, but really we rely on our cameras. These are heated. Depends on the application though, right? So these have, and this actually, if you feel this is resistive. So it's not like a lot of the mechanical bumpers that you'll see where they have to ram into something. So we wanted to make it really, really sensitive. And if you go to something like the lawnmower has additional sensors that are applicable to it, like ultrasonic sensors, binocular, and then again that soft touch bumper, and a rain sensor. So, and then you'll see the leaf blower also has the same binocular cameras. All our modules have headlights so they can operate in the dark, which is really important. And that same soft touch bumper at the bottom. So,
and then whatever module you've attached to the front, it can be autonomous. It can just do what it's going to do.
100%. Yeah. So there's a couple different ways to use Yarbo, right?
Okay.
So really it's designed to marry with the wireless docking station, right? It has to be wireless because in case you are going to use it in the snow, it needs to be able to clear off its own docking station, right? And we don't have to worry about having snow in between the unit and the charging, right?
If it's fully autonomous for all modules?
Yeah. They are all completely autonomous. So this module allows a couple things. One of them is follow me mode. So Yarbo can tow up to 3,500 pounds. So one popular use case is towing things around your yard, firewood, mulch, right?
Yeah.
So you can literally walk in front of Yarbo and it will follow you around the yard, yes. Then the idea is to take the heavy lifting out of it, right? So Yarbo can't be a complete replacement for every little thing in your yard, but take the mundane tasks, the heavy lifting out of it. So if you enjoy gardening, right? You don't have to bring the mulch around, right? Dragging that around with a wheelbarrow. Dirt.
Having just done that speaks to my heart.
There you go. There you go. The other thing this allows is tow mode. So anything you tow with a ride-on tractor or a universal like hitch, like an aerator, dethatcher, you can tow with Yarbo in autonomous mode.
Gotcha.
So if you were to hook up, say, a leaf sweeper, 4-foot leaf sweeper, you say, hey, I want to go into tow mode. I want to tow something that's 4 feet wide, and I want a 1-foot overlap between passes. It already knows your lawn, so now it'll go and autonomously, tow that attachment. The other thing that this module allows is patrol mode. So it can patrol your yard, say at night, and if it sees somebody or you're away, before they get to your front door, it will make an announcement through the stereo speakers and say, the owner's been notified. Please leave the property immediately. And then flash its lights.
How heavy is just the main module?
Yeah, the way it sits like this, it's about 100 pounds.
Okay.
But if you want to try and yank on one side, it's very, very solid.
Yeah, maybe Rob, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's one of its anti-theft, passive anti-theft settings.
Right.
The other one is geofence. So you make a geofence area around your property. If it leaves that area, it'll set off an alarm. It'll activate its 4G antenna, and you can track it anywhere in the world for up to 10 days.
How much battery life does it have?
Yeah, good question. So it depends on the application. The battery is optionally hot swappable. So
wow. Okay.
You could remove
that's
it.
modular too.
Yeah, the battery's about 25 pounds.
Okay.
It's a 38 amp hour battery. So if you're doing an application like tow mode, you can cover acres. If you're doing the lawnmower, you can maintain up to 6 acres at a time, which means basically cutting two times a week, right?
Okay.
Maintaining your lawn.
Gotcha.
If you're doing the snowblower, it's about 6,000 feet per charge.
Okay.
And if you're doing the blower, you're probably talking about the same, a little less coverage than the lawn.
How does it learn your location? Do you train it?
Yeah, exactly. So if it's the driveway, you'll drive it around your driveway, and we have different modes. So for the snowblower, we have areas which would be like your driveway, a small parking lot, something like that. We have walkways, so we call them pathways, but that could be a walkway. And then we have a dedicated sidewalk mode, because a lot of people that are in snowy areas are responsible for their sidewalk.
Sure.
So that takes a dedicated algorithm. You can control the auger height. If you have a gravel driveway, you could raise it electronically. The other really cool part about the snowblower is it's actually better than a typical traditional two-stage snowblower, because a traditional two-stage snowblower, you're gonna typically adjust your snowshoes so it's a little bit off the ground, so you're not always catching it on high points of your driveway.
Right.
But Yarbo actually is designed to scrape to the bottom of your driveway, unless you have a gravel driveway.
Okay.
And the reason for that is you're going to scrape down to the asphalt, right? You're going to scrape down to the concrete and get a clean sweep, not get that frozen layer. If it detects an unlevel area, it'll actually know that, and it'll raise the auger up. It'll back up, go past that unlevel area, and then lower it back down.
Okay.
So super important.
So how does the setup work if you're going to buy it? Do you have prices?
Yeah. So
what's the package like?
Yeah, so everything you see here is about $6,800 if you buy it as a package. That's
everything.
Yeah.
The 3 modules and
so that's our core. Every Yarbo comes with a Smart Assist module if you just want to buy the unit itself.
Okay.
Then we have the snowblower module, the leaf blower module, that handheld hose. That's pretty cool because you actually don't need then a separate handheld battery-operated blower, and it's more powerful than a typical one. And then you have the lawnmower.
Okay, and you can buy these individually?
You can, yeah.
How much are they individually?
So individually they vary. This is about $1,800. That's about $1,500. That's just over $1,000, I believe, right now. They're all on Yarbo.com, but
are they available now? Or?
They are all available in shipping. Yeah.
Fantastic. It's so rare at CES.
I know. Well, you know what? As a company, it's been really fulfilling the last couple of weeks. So we have obviously a snowstorms going on in Kansas City right now, and seeing the videos of people drinking coffee or at work, or just one guy posted a video, laying in bed, and it's split screen, and the other one is his snowblower. He's like, I'm snowblowing the driveway, and and then there's elderly people that are using it, where that's a game changer. So it's been really cool seeing it in customers' hands.
Excellent, and very timely for that one for sure. Ken, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
all right.
Terrific.
Take care.
Thank you.